Today's problem is a toilet, and you can tell by that sound that there's something wrong. In order to resolve that, we're going to replace our Fluidmaster valve with a Korky. Tools that we'll need are a towel, a pail of some sort, and your hands. Put a towel around the valve, turn it off, flush the toilet, use a towel or a sponge to absorb what water is left in the tank. Once the tank is drained, you can unloosen the nut by hand. Make sure you hold on to the valve so it does not turn as you're trying to loosen the nut. Once the supply line is removed, you should have one more nut that you can turn by hand, again holding on to the valve, and that should allow you to remove it from the tank.
And once that is out of the way, you should be able to lift out the entire old valve of the water tank. These are the parts that come with the Korky. You have the valve, the overflow line, and some various parts, which include a wing nut, clips, a clip that fits that overflow line is the one important thing to keep. Here it is attached to the overflow line, which is now attached to the valve. Then we extend the entire length of the pipe of the valve, so we can now put it in the tank and see how high or low it is so that we can adjust it to the proper height. As you see in this diagram, the line where the white and black meet should be the same level as the overflow pipe. Here you see that it is properly done, and that line there is the same height as the other one. We lock it in place by twisting, and then we attach the wing nut at the bottom, and it's hand tightened, no gorilla style tightening needed there. And then we'll take the supply line, hand tighten that, making sure it's snug. And then we use the clip that's attached to the overflow line and attach that to the overflow pipe. We open the valve, check for leaks. If there are any, then we just tighten as needed. If not, we allow the tank to fill up. You'll know that if it's been properly adjusted because there's no water going into the overflow pipe. And when you finally do flush, you won't hear that whistling sound.
A flush with no squeaks.